you know that peace is not just an emotion, but it is actually a spirit from God? Hello, people of God. My name is Pastor Linda Obodo of People of Influence Network. I'm popularly known as PL. And welcome to our very first episode of Let's Brood, where we'll be touching on different concepts in scriptures for just about 1 to 2 minutes. Today, we'll be talking about peace. Not peace as you know it, but the peace that comes from God. Our Bible reference for today, Numbers 6:26, the famous prayer. It says, "May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace." What is that scripture saying? We know that the Hebrew word for peace is shalom. And shalom is not just a lack of adversity. Shalom actually means wholeness, soundness in terms of your spirit, your soul, your body. It is basically saying and testifying that nothing is missing, nothing is broken, all is healed. Shalom speaks about prosperity and being made whole. And the Lord is saying, according to that scripture, that for you to be made whole, it says that his countenance has to be lifted upon you. What does countenance mean? Countenance actually means face. It alludes to the word presence. So God is saying that for you to experience my peace, then my spirit or my presence must come upon you. So that's what we're talking about when we talk about shalom. Now, going back to adversity or a lack of adversity, I have found in scriptures, especially with the children of Israel, that every time the Lord promises you peace, it's actually not a lack of adversity or a lack of warfare. In fact, you have to be mindful that many times when the prophetic word for peace has come, it means that there is trouble ahead of you. He's only trying at this point to prepare you for the warfare ahead. He's telling you that it is not by your power, it's not by your might, but by the Spirit of the Lord that has come upon you that gives you peace. So we know that peace is actually not a lack of adversity or not a lack of warfare, but actually it is the very presence of God. It is a manifest presence of God. So while we're talking about peace, it's the beginning of the year. This is the first episode of Let's Brood, and we know that the Lord is preparing us ahead. We know that this year is the year of the builders, and many times in scripture when people build, there were always adversity. Think about the likes of Nehemiah. There's always adversity at the gate of those of builders. So we know that when they come, what we would then use as a weapon of warfare is the shalom, is the wholeness, is the peace that the Lord has given us. So I'm teaching you how to utilize it in this season. Remember, this shalom says nothing missing, nothing broken. It is not you denying your reality, but actually you saying there is the Spirit of the Lord that causes me to have peace, that gives me peace. I pray that this blesses you. And I just pray shalom over you, shalom over your family, shalom over your children and over your household in this season. God bless you. Until we meet again in our next second episode, this is Let's Brood.